Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be teaching us how to be making this kind of pocket. I want to let you know there are different methods which we use in making this pocket, but I'll be using the simplest one. Maybe in my next video I'll use the other method. Okay guys, I want to let you know that our book is ready. So if you're interested in having this book, it have all the important topics, how to cut everything in detail. So guys, as you can see, this is the pocket I'm going to be teaching us how to make. So this particular one you're saying is the one that my student made. I'm not that satisfied with the particular with the one she made, so that's why I want to teach her how to make it. So in that process I say, okay, I'm going to be posting it for you guys to see. Okay, this is the work she actually did. So in order for you to make this, all you have to do is to get your gum stay interfacing. Are you seeing it? Fold it. Get the medium gum stay interfacing, fold it. Now next thing I want you to do is to somehow use your iron and iron it. Please, when you're ironing this, make sure the iron is not that hot. Let it just be warm so as for you to use it and straighten this. Okay, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be ruling a straight line. That is the starting point. Are you seeing it? I'm going to be ruling a straight line. So next thing we are going to be doing now is we are going to be getting the dress itself. Okay, so let's say the width of what we are going to get the width. Do you understand? The width of the total pocket. So as you guys can see, the width of the pocket is 4 inches. Are you seeing it? Okay, it means that on this we are going to be marking out 2 inches. Do you guys understand? That is because we folded it into 2. So make sure you mark out 2 inches. Okay, then after that we are going to be getting the length. But first of all, you need to take your ruler and they connect in order to get a straight line. So the next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be getting the length. So all you have to do is to get the dress, measure the length, and they impute it. So you guys can see the length I'm going to be using here is 5 inches. Now look at the length I'm going to be using here is 5 inches. So let's mark out the length 5 inches. Make sure you mark it at double in order to get a straight line. Then when you are done, take your ruler and connect in order to get a straight line. So now you are done. The next thing you are going to be doing is to take your scissors and cut it off. Now this one you're cutting off will be serving as the now I'm going to be teaching us something. If you notice on that dress we have 2 colors. We have the black and we have the white. Are you seeing it? So this one you're seeing now is going to be serving as the black. We are going to be cutting another one which will be representing the white. Okay, so let's get to that. Now look at it. Are you seeing it? The one we just cut is the black one. Are you seeing it? So we are going to be cutting the white one. This is more like taking the black one, placing at the bottom, then take the white one, place on top of it. Then the remaining one are the blacks you are seeing. As you guys can see now, let's measure the front or the white one. The white one is 3 inches. Then the length is going to be 4 inches. Do you guys understand? Okay, now why it is 3 inches is because the previous one is 4 inches. So we are just subtracting 1 from both the width and the length. As you guys can see, we've marked out 1.5. Then when you connect it, you see that it's only half that we removed on both sides, which is what we want to get. So next thing, the length, which is 4 inches, make sure you mark it out. Okay, so when you are done marking it out, next thing you need to do is to use your scissors and cut it up. Please, I want you guys to know how we do this. It's only ½ inch we want on all sides. That's why we subtracted ½ inch as we are folding it. So when you expand it, it is 1 inch you're subtracting. So take your scissors and cut it out. As we progress, you guys are still going to see how to get it perfectly. Now look at how the thing works. Are you seeing it? The down one is the black, while this one is the white one. Now when you place it, you see that ½ inch is remaining on all sides. So this is how we are going to be working on it. So we are going to be taking this interfacing and we'll be gumming it on our different materials. Are you seeing it? We have 2 materials here. Okay, so let me get the dress so that will show us which was for one. Okay, now look at the dress. Are you seeing it? The black one, we are be using this particular satin here. Are you seeing it? Why the white one? We'll be using this one to represent the white one. So let's do that. Next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be taking our gum stay. We are going to be gumming it on the satin. So this is not hard to gum. All you have to do is to make sure are you seeing it? The upper part, you should have like 2 inches at the upper part. Then the sides you can have like 1 inch or more, or even you can even have less. Do you understand? Are you seeing it? Okay, so as I'll be cutting it, you guys are going to be seeing it. It's not hard in any way. So next thing we are going to be doing now is we are going to be gumming it down. Before you gum it down, I want you to use your hemming gum. Sometimes this gum stays don't usually gum the way we want it, so I'm going to be using hemming gum. So let me cut it out according to the length of the gum stay. So when we are done, take it and place Then after doing that, place your gum stay. Okay, if you're using a steam iron, that is the best. But if you're not using a steam iron, I advise you you sprinkle a little water on it. Okay, guys. So when you are done, take your iron and iron it out. Are you seeing it? I've sprinkled a little water on it. As you guys can see, I am done now. So next thing you need to do is to take your scissors and cut it out. Remember, I told you guys that at the sides, are you seeing it? At the upper part, we still have 2 inches, while the sides we have like 1 inch everywhere. Even at the bottom part, we have like 1 inch. Are you seeing it? Okay, so next thing you are going to do is to fold according to the shape of the gum stay. That is the reason why we are using the gum stay, because we want to fold according to the shape. Don't fold anything beyond the shape of the gum stay. Okay, so when you fold, next thing you need to do is to take your hemming gum and gum it out. Okay, place it into 2 in order to get the weight of the one you're printing out. Are you seeing it? This is how you fold it. Then take your iron and then iron it out. Are you seeing it? Make sure you cover with your material in order for you not to burn your the one you're working on. Okay, as you guys can see, we are done. Are you seeing it? Now, one thing I need to let us know is that whenever you're working on sensitive work like this, please make sure you don't place it directly on the table. Make sure you cover with something, or you do it on your ironing table, guys. Okay, as you guys can see, I placed something on it so as for it not to stain the material. Okay, next thing you need to do, use the same method, fold according to the shape of the gum stay. After you are done folding, you can now use your hemming gum and hem it. This is the method you are going to be using for all sides. Do you guys understand? So I'm going to make sure this video goes faster. I don't want it to stay long. Okay, now use your iron and iron it out. Like I said, use this method and fold other corners. It's very, very important. Please, as you're folding, make sure at the edges one does not come out at the edge. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, make sure the edges are equal. That is what I mean. Okay, now look at it. All you can do also is to use your scissors and cut it off so that mistakenly the edge will not be coming out. So when you are done, like I said, use the same method and fold every other part. Please, this same method we use in folding this one is the same method we are going to be using to fold the second one. It is not hard, it's very, very simple. Okay, are you seeing it? We are done folding for this particular one. All you have to do is to cover it and iron it again for everywhere to be flattened and neatened. Okay, so take your time and do a proper ironing. Yes, as you guys can see, wow, it's looking very nice. So we are going to be working on the second one. Remember, I told you guys it's the same method. Let's place the gum stay, but before then we use the hemming gum. Okay, now look at it. Okay, so I'm going to be getting the second gum stay, which we have shaped already. Now, next thing I want to let you know is that if you want to make any kind of design, you can make that design. Are you seeing it? I'm cutting this part out. Please, if you want the design to appear at the left side, cut the right side out. Are you seeing it? I'm cutting the right side out. That means when I'm done, it's going to be appearing at the left side. Okay, I think when we are done, you are going to be seeing everything. So use the same method and cut. Are you seeing it? Use the same method and cut. Okay, and remember the method we used in the folding initially. Use the same method to fold everything. Okay, I'm going to be making this video to run faster so as not to delay us. Remember, the method is more like iron first. When you iron, use the gum stay to get the edge, then you iron. Then secondly, you take the hemming gum and put under and gum. Use the same method on all the sides. Guys, I want you to make sure you order for your book. We have a complete book which can give you anything you need to cut. Let's start from the measurement. It will teach you how to read the tape measurement, and it's also going to teach you how to cut different types of dresses, shirts, senators, etc. Okay, guys, let's continue. As you guys can see on this particular part, I decided not to make it faster so as for us to see how to fold this part. Okay, look at it. It's looking very simple. Okay, when you are done, fold this very side. As you guys can see, it's as simple as that. Okay, it's as simple as that. Okay, so now when you are done, next thing you are going to be doing is it's time for us to form the real pocket. Okay, so get the the plain one. Are you seeing it? This thing that we are doing now, you can also do it with your chalk or with anything. We just want to get the center, do it on both sides so that you now place it. Please, as you're placing it, make sure that whatever that's remaining on the left is remaining on the right. If it is half inch, make it sure that it is half inch all through. So now I'm using my hemming gum to place on it. Then I'm going to position it. After positioning it, and then I will iron it out. Are you seeing it? Then when I'm done ironing it out, the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be top stitching on top. Then when I'm done top stitching, our pocket is now ready. Now take it and fix on your dress. So let's get to the sewing machine. So as for me to top stitch on it. So this is our sewing machine. As you guys can see, I'm going to be doing the stitching very fast. Please make sure you sew at the very edge. So like I told you guys, we have many methods which we are going to be using to do this. So I will try as much as possible to create another video to show you another method which you can use to create this kind of pocket. So as you guys can see, I'm placing it on the dress now. This is representing the dress, it's serving as the dress. Remember, I'm just teaching how to make this pocket. So use your pin and hold it. Then make sure you sew at the edges, leaving only the upper part, which is where you're going to be putting your hand. Okay. Now place the pin very well. Make sure you place everything smoothly and nice. Then start from one edge then to the other edge. Like I told you, make sure you order for your book. The name of the book is the Perfect Dress Cutting Guide. It took me years. In fact, that is the reason why I've not been online for a very long period of time, because I've been preparing this book for my students, both the online students and both the physical students, especially the physical student. But I will also be giving you guys the opportunity to order this book. So thanks, and may God bless you. Love you.